I'm not going to be eating any food. I just wanted to discuss Valentine's Day because we have exactly 7 days left until V-Day. And I've been with my husband for 20 years. We've been dating for 20 years, I like to say, and we've been married for 6. So I can give the best advice or either the worst, the sexiest, the craziest, the funniest, or even just the realest advice ever. So I decided to just give you guys some helpful advice. Okay. And it's not just for married people, it's for people. I wrote down some stuff because I was like, I want to touch bases with everyone. So if you talking to somebody, I got some advice for you. If you kicking it to somebody, I got something for you. If you open with options, I got something for you. If you single, I got something for you as well. If it's complicated, I got something for you. If you're dating and just trying to see what's out there, I got something for you as well. And for the married people looking to spice it up and you've fallen out of love with one another, about to cheat on each other because that thing ain't what it used to be no more, I have something for you. Okay? And tips on how to move forward in relationships. If you guys have any other questions or any other subjects that I don't touch, feel free to comment and then I will be touching those comments as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with talking. If you're talking to somebody and it's Valentine's Day and y'all been talking for like, I wanna say less than a year, and talking, the definition of talking for me is like, oh, hey, what's up? You still talking to other people on the side, and you know, they just your friend or whatever. Y'all just friends with benefits, doing a do every now and then. You don't get some shit for Valentine's Day. Excuse my language. And I should have said this little disclaimer in the beginning of my video, but y'all know I'm so crazy. Your kids should be asleep. It's like literally 5. It's early. It's really early in the morning, but late night for the children. It's like 6 a.m. in the morning, and so they should be asleep and they should be in bed. And it's raining and it's beautiful outside, and it's just like I got all dolled up for y'all because I'm like I'm gonna do this sexy ass video to let people know you gotta keep it spiced up in your bedroom. So this is for you guys. But anyway, back to what I was saying. If you're talking to them, you're not getting them anything. Because you talking to that person, this person, that person. Are you getting them all something? No, you're not. Okay. So that's that. Talking, they ain't getting nothing. That's off the list. Kicking it. If you kicking it with somebody, y'all, like me and my husband started, we was kicking it. He had a girl, I had a guy or whatever. But he'll slide through, and back then we used to like cheat or not. So he'll bring some of that, and we'll do that, and we would just like be kicking it, like kicking it real big, and that's how my first son got made. But anyway, you know, we were friends, but we used to go like just like do daytimes, and he used to always have my back, and we was just like real cool. We wasn't friends with benefits because we wasn't like just doing that and doing that. We was like actually hood friends and stuff like that. Down. So we was like, every time I use the word kicking out, I just get smiles because I think about me and him. He my baby. I really love you. Waldo, follow. But anyway, so if you kicking it, they still don't get anything because you don't have a foundation. You're not like this my man, I'm your woman. We just kicking it. We just having fun. So no, they don't get anything. Guys, I just stopped nursing and like I'm like weaning whining her off, trying to get her off because I want my life back. I want to go to Jules. I want to go to the store and shop for clothes without having a drip of milk of leche coming off on my shirt. I don't like it. So I'm a little swollen, so if y'all see me as the minutes progress, if y'all see them just swelling up, don't pay any attention to it. I'm just in pain. So anyway, gonna get back to this Sexy video tips. So open with options. If you open with options, you don't have anybody to get anything for. You just a hot ass mess, and you don't have anybody to be with. And I'm sorry for you. You open with options, and next year you might still be open with options if you don't start kicking into that second gear and dating people. A lot of us are choicey. Don't be choicey. Find what you like in some. Find what you like. Period. Because you have to love yourself before you can love or like anyone. So find what makes you happy and write it down. Like, I like a guy with this kind of quality. He has to do this. He has to do that. And when you're done writing all that stuff you like about him down, rip it out, ball it up, throw it away, set it on fire. Because you're not going to find none of that. You got to just let it flow. You open with options, right? So find somebody, give him a chance, let him be him, not everything you got on that piece of paper. And then you might get a gift for Valentine's Day. And if you a male, you might be able to get somebody something for Valentine's Day and get some. Moving on. If you're single, it's 2018. If you're single, it's probably because you want to be. Because there's enough love out there for everybody. And I don't know what to say. I've been single for 20 years. I'm lying. I do know what to say. If you single, go out on Valentine's Day. Get yourself a nice dinner. Go out with some girls. Go out with the guys. And you might find somebody that day. And be honest and upfront of what you're looking for. If you just want to date, I'm looking to find somebody to date. If you're just trying to smash, I'm looking to smash and, tell them all how you feeling about that or whatnot. And they might be on that same page and just want to smash as well. So let them know those things as well. And don't be all snoozy and all sedity and cocky when y'all go out on dates for the first time. When I went out with my boyfriend, when he was my boyfriend, my husband, I called him my boyfriend, y'all. That's okay. But anyway, when I went out with my husband for the first time, and we were friends, we started kicking it at like 16, and mm, I was pregnant. We started kicking it in like January on New Year's Day. It was a truth or dare. I'm gonna tell y'all about that story another day. Maybe I might tell y'all about it. All right, I'm gonna tell y'all a little bit about it. Let me just get into it. I'm gonna save it to when I get to marry people, but I'm just gonna pop a little bit. We start kicking it at 16 in January, and it was just so real, y'all. And we were friends, and it was like I told y'all, we was just kicking it, kicking it, kicking it, kicking it, kicking it for a while. And so he asked me a certain question, which I'm gonna get back to that. But if you're single, like I was telling you, go out, be open, have fun, do you, and dance with multiple people, guy or girl. I, I don't have a, I don't care who you love on, as long as you loving on somebody. At the end of the day, nobody really wants to go to bed alone. It's raining, and it sounds so good. And I really wish my husband was here now because he works third shift, so he's at work. But you better believe every now and then he'll get a FaceTime, he'll get a video, he'll get a picture. So I always send him a disclaimer, babe, open this up while you by yourself, okay? Because you don't want nobody trying to take your wife, even though they can't. But open this solo, dolo. But anyway, complicated. If you're dating somebody and it's complicated, you want to find out what the hell y'all are before Valentine's Day. Because you need to know if you guys are going to be together on Valentine's Day. Whenever somebody say, I'm dating somebody but it's complicated, I walk away. I walk away on them. I walk dead away. I want to hear it. What do you mean it's complicated? How old? If you over the age of 22 and it's complicated, I'm upset. I'm very, very upset with you. Because by that age, nothing should be complicated. You should be able to call up somebody and be like, I want some or whatever, come through, slide through, whatever. Or you should be able to call up somebody and be like, hey, baby, can we go out to eat? Just something. You should not be waiting for somebody to make a move. That just makes me so mad and so angry. Okay, so if it's complicated, Figure it out before Valentine's Day. And I'm trying to see am I leaking, y'all, because I think I am having a leak. No. And I'm talking about like the lactation when you're nursing. Like whenever your baby gets hungry or something, you will leak and you will know your child is starving and you gotta feed your child. But that's another subject. Um, yeah, so complicated. You finding out what's our situation? Where we at? It's February the 1st. I'm sending a text message. What are we doing for Valentine's Day, baby? Either he gonna get it on the other end, or she gonna get it on the other end and be like, I don't know. And if that I don't know come in, be like, um, okay, I was just asking because I want to make sure we're gonna spend that day together. Instantly, let that be your next question. Ain't no, oh, okay, what do I text? No, are we gonna spend that day together? And then when they say, I don't know, okay, this is when it got complicated. Well, you need to let me know if we're gonna spend that day together. And you need to let me know now because I'm not gonna play these games with you. I got a whole bunch of other guys or a whole bunch of other girls lined up that I can date or I can be with that day. Then waiting on you to make that move. No, that's what makes shit complicated. Waiting for people to make moves. And you make it complicated because you want to complicate it. So try to stay out of those it's complicated relationships. Please do that for me. Stay out of those it's complicated relationships. Those make things difficult. You don't get no fun out of it. You end up miserable and you're doing it to yourself. So yeah, that that's a no gift, a no brainer. Even if y'all end up going out that day, just the gift should be if y'all smashing each other. Because I don't think y'all should be getting each other gifts. It's complicated, remember? Dating. If you dating and y'all been dating for over 3 months, get each other something. You know, a card, flowers, candies. If it's a man, get him like, let me see. And I know this answer best because it was with me and Walter, we were dating. We were not really dating. We were still kicking it. But when we were dating a year down the line, and it was maybe like I want to say like 9 months into when we finally said we wanted to date. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not tired. It's sometimes when I talk a lot, I yearn. I don't know why y'all, but I be yearning. I guess my mouth be tired. My mouth be like, shut up. I'm tired. But anyway, when we were dating a couple of months down the line, I got him Walgreens was selling like boxers and stuff. So I got him some really cute boxers and then I got him a cologne. You get him what you want to smell on him. Get him some cologne or get him a pair of boxers, but you gotta know his size. But if you get him some boxers and y'all dating, he gonna think you want to do the do with him, the little, the do and the do. So be careful with your gifts when you dating. But I do recommend getting him something because that's really cute. And I recommend getting her something. If it's a girl, get her a nice big box of candy. I'm a sucker for the big, 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 big bears. OMG. Oswaldo used to give me he still do it. I got a last Valentine's Day. He got me a big dinosaur, so big. It's like a plush toy or a plush uh what is it called, y'all? Plush? Plush. A plush bear. It's really big and soft with all type of cotton. He give me a bear every year. He give me bears every other day. He just comes in with candy and stuff, and it's called a just cause gift, but we're gonna get to that too. But anyway, I love big bears, and I'm a sucker for that. Every year he got me a big bear with my gifts, no matter what. So definitely, guys, get a big bear if you guys are dating, and she's been talking to you, and you've been talking to her for more than 3 months. She deserves it. He deserves it. Um, Boxes of candy, cards are everything. But when you dating, I don't like cards. And I'm gonna tell you why. What are you gonna say? What are you gonna say? If you dated me for 4 months, 5 months, don't get me no card. Do not get me a card. You can write me a cute poem, but I don't want a card. I don't. And if you do give me a card, just be like, from me to you, and I love spending time with you. Don't write. You can't say I love you because we're dating, and I don't feel like, okay. If you dated somebody within 3 months, you can fall in love. You can, but I don't think nobody should tell anybody that I love you that soon. And because why not? I know this is gonna start a lot of controversy, but the reason why is because love is a strong word. I didn't love my husband until maybe like I knew I loved him the first day we were together. And I knew I wanted to be with him and spend my whole time with him, my whole life with him. But I didn't fall completely in love with him until like 2, 3 years later when I was seeing his vibes, his style, and everything. It was just so, man, he's so down and so real. And like, even talking about this man makes my stomach like tinkle. So that's how you know it's love. But anybody can date for months and even a year and be like, oh, I love them. You love them, or do you love their attitude? Do you love their personality? What do you love about this person? Because you guys spend time with somebody to love somebody. You really do. Even spending time can be FaceTiming a person all day long, or it can be long distance relationships through the computer, Skyping as well. It just has to be some kind of time spent where you're building the foundation and making these memories together. That's what makes people fall in love. So I don't think after, I don't think within 4 or 5 months you should be walking around telling somebody, I love you, because love is a strong word. I thought something was in my eye out, but it's not. It's just my eyes are glossy. But yeah, that's that. And engaged. If you engaged and you don't get me nothing for Valentine's Day, you unengaged. Why are you not getting me anything? Are you cheating? I'm psycho like that. This is a pre-marriage, so you need to show me what you're gonna be getting me when we married. So if we engage, I better have multiple gifts, or and you're gonna have multiple gifts. I'm just saying, married, married. When you married, you should already be within that range where you get in like cars. No, I'm just playing. But like when you marry, gifts really don't matter too much. It's like the things like it. Oh, here every time I get on that marriage subject, it just makes me warm inside. But when you marry, like last year, he took me to a steakhouse, and we go to steakhouses a lot. But he took me to a steakhouse. I think it was like Morton Steakhouse in Chicago, and he had like 24 roses for me, 22 dozens of roses. He had a bottle of champagne. He had some Henny, some pineapples, and the steak. After the steakhouse, when we went to the room, he had all this stuff for me, and he had some M&Ms, some peanut M&Ms in the yellow package, because those are my favorite. And he spread them all out on the bed, and he was like, "I want you to lay down." And I was like, "Why? What you want me to lay down for? That's kind of weird. What you want to lay down for?" And he was like, "Because like, he, why else would he want me to lay down, y'all? I mean, think about it. No, but my hair, hold on, y'all, my hair's messed up. He was like, I want you to lay down. And so I laid down, and this man brought out a Zane book. A Zane book, okay? I love Zane. I got like 20 Zane books. Anybody that know me know I love Zane. So I'm laying down all with my sexy little dress on and my heels, whatever. This brings out a Zane book, sits on the corner of the bed, at the edge of the bed, starts reading it. First, I was mad as hell. I was like, what is he doing? But he started reading it, and I was just like getting so turned on. And I was like, oh my God, just hearing my man read this book to me was making me so. It was different, y'all. It was like different because we don't did all the gifts. He don't got me everything in the world. I don't got him everything in the world. we don't spend 19 Valentine days together. So what do you get a person when you've been together that long? Just time, quality, and you show them that you be paying attention. And that's what he was showing me that day. He was like showing me on that last year Valentine's Day. He was like, I pay attention to you. I know you love these Zane books, and I know what they do to you. So I was so aroused. So yeah, that night had happened, and so whatever. That night was that night. But anytime he want to read a Zane book, I tell him read that Zane book, Zanny. But anyway, that's that. Well, yeah, those are my little bitty tips, and those are just tips for dating. And this is the first day of the 7 days left to Valentine's Day. So I'm gonna try to do a video every night for the next 7 days. This is video number 1 until we reach Valentine's Day, and it's just letting you guys know love is in the air. And thank you for tuning to my channel, and I hope I made you guys laugh as well as gave you guys some ideas, because it's all sweet. It's all about love, y'all. And like I said, if you married, just cherish each other. If you're dating, start to cherish one another, because dating leads into long-term relationships. And if it's complicated, get uncomplicated. If you're single, start mingling. Find somebody who can give you that lower tingle. And if you're open with options, have fun. You should be sore. And your mind and every other part of your body as well, if you are open with options. Open with options is pretty much the best one on the list, because it's the best one on the list from talking to complicated, because you get to find what you want, and you get to taste the different flavors out there. But I'm totally over that. I don't even discuss that route. It's not for me. I got my flavor, and it's Mexicano. Okay. But anyway, kicking it, have fun. Because when you're kicking it, all you do is just drink and just talk and just kicking it. And when you're talking, have fun talking on the phone and getting pick requests all day, because that's what happens when you're just talking. But anyway, thanks for tuning into my channel. It's been a blast talking with y'all. Mama Bliss is out, and I hope I helped a couple of people today. And subscribe to my channel. Hit the like button. Shout out to my sister, Missy. And shout out to my cousin, Sarita. Thanks, guys, for supporting me. And I hope I made everybody laugh. We shared some good times. And I will be back. So, tune into my channel, y'all. Bye-bye.